Hi, hello, hi everyone. How you guys doing? Okay, good to see you all of you here today. Thank you for joining me on this Facebook Live. Is my voice loud and clear? Type in the chat box. Okay, wow, so many of you here tuning in today. So today, this live broadcasting is actually broadcasted into two channel here. One of it would be the Facebook Live, and then another one of it is on my YouTube channel. Okay, no matter where you are, thank you for tuning in for today. And I'm glad to share with you some of the information about wealth. Okay, yeah, because I receive a lot of question, people asking about, hey, uh, because in this period nine, in this new world here, the way we make money is very different. So a lot of people asking me this question. So before I delve into that, let me just get to know all of you here better. So, and why not, right? We do a simple exercise here. Why not all of you here? Just type in where you're from, which country you're from in the comment box right now. Yeah, type in the comment box right now. I want to know, yeah, where are you from? Okay. So, okay. All right. Okay. I'm looking at the comment box right now. And yes. Wow. Okay. Jump. I see. Okay. Hold on. Wow. It's too fast here. Okay. All right. Mount Laudris from Philippines. Carolina from Portugal. Emily Chu from Malaysia. Okay. All right. Teresa Steven from New York, USA. Okay, cool. Nettie from Hong Kong. Okay, Jamie Teo from Australia. Okay, Jen Chiu, Singapore. And Consonance from Canada. Wow. Okay, all right. So Canada, Tian Anwo. Okay, Melana from Indonesia. Beverly Williams from UK. All right, Costel Bobic, Romania. Okay, so many of you here today. Thanks for tuning in. YJ Seong from Kuala Lumpur. Okay, we're Mary from Switzerland as well. And Austin, Texas. Okay, Martha, we have Martha here. Okay, Kata, Danaba. All right, wow, so many of you here. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. I cannot actually display all of you here because there's so many of you here. So, but nevertheless, you know that I have uh, your utmost appreciation for all of you here for showing up today. Okay, so this Pushan from Spin. Okay, that's from YouTube channel. Okay, all right. So no matter where you are, all right, today we're going to talk about one universal topic. Guess what is that? Yeah, it's about wealth, right? So because let me show you, this is what we're going to talk about today, right? Because I promise to give you an access to a backstage pass to actually talk about what is the insider information on my upcoming Awaken Your Millionaire Destiny program. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm going to talk about today because a lot of people asking, hey, Iverson, what are you actually sharing there, right? So they're getting curious. So instead of actually replying them one to one, so I actually do this Facebook Live here. Hopefully, you can learn something from today session here as well. So and okay, so before we begin here, can I ask all of you here one question? Are you a beginner in Chinese metaphysics, especially Bazi, or you're expert? Yeah. So if you're beginner, type the word B. If you're expert, type the word E. Okay. So I get to know your understanding about this subject here. Bazi. Okay. So okay, I see some of you are beginner. Okay, all right. So let's see here. Okay, all right. Marlon, this is beginner. A lot of B. So Tina Ham is E, stand for expert. Okay, remember her. Ask her more questions later. All right. Okay, Susan Lim is B. Okay, all right. So many of you here are beginner. Okay, so now let me just share with you, or maybe I can ask you one question here. Is it that the expert will have a better life outcome compared to beginner? Yeah, is it has to be like that, right? A lot of people think the moment someone is expert, have more information than them, then they feel that they will have a better advantage in life. Okay, yeah, I used to think that way as well, but eventually I found out that it's not true. Okay, I discovered that some people, the reason they become expert in the field is because they learn a lot. Okay, they are good in memory. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it will translate into a real life outcome. All right. Where else I met some people that they are very beginner. They're probably just like rest of you here that you just learn one or two techniques, but you immediately take action and change your life. How about that? Okay, so I don't want all of you here, if especially a beginner, you feel that you're on the disadvantage side, which in fact I think you are more on advantage side because you're beginner, you're in a clean slate, you come in here with no previous conditioning. No matter what I share, if you just apply it immediately, then you see results, right? So I don't want all of you here to think that as long I learn more, my life will become better, right? Is not true. Is far further from the truth, right? I know that a lot of people keep telling us, right? Education is the best investment. Yeah, I had to agree to disagree to that because only purposeful learning is beneficial. All right, there must be a reason why you learn something, correct or not? But a lot of people think as long I learn more, my life will become better, and that's why they get disappointed because learning to 95% of the people is just merely distraction, because they feel that maybe their life is not what they wanted right now. So therefore, they want to learn something so they can distract themselves from the real pain that they're feeling right now or the real problem. So it's like a escape for them, so they can actually focus. Oh, as long as I'm learning something, I'm doing something good to myself, right? Actually, it's not true. And that's why you see that the more people learn something, they are more depressed. How many of you here met someone like this? Yeah, they have a lot of information, but they're in the stage of confusion. They don't know what to do, and they also keep cannot figure out still, why people asking them to learn more, where as well that their life are not improving. How many of you here met someone like this? Yeah, that learns are since the last 10 years ago, but you look at their life, they're still the same or maybe worse, right? So I don't want all of you here to think that education is equivalent to great life. Only applied education. Okay, so I this is my style of actually using Bazi. So if you're a beginner, those who type the B just now, right, I'll say that don't feel left out, right? As long you are committed to achieve something in your life, I am more than happy to show you the way to do this. Okay, all right. So, and some of you are beginner, and probably this is the first time you're seeing me talking to you. I don't know why. Maybe you also don't know why you're here. You just stumble upon certain posts while you're scrolling your social media page, And yeah, you get to know. Okay, then you see my Facebook Live, right? So you decided to tune in here. So since you're here, might as well let me just introduce a little bit about myself and what you're gonna expect from today's session here. So my name is Iverson Lee. I'm a consultant, speaker, and instructor from Joey Up Consulting Group. So and today I'm going to share with you about certain information that a lot of people ask about wealth, because probably a lot of you already know that I'm going to actually let me tell you up front here that I'm going to actually conduct this wealth program called Awaken Your Millionaire Destiny in this coming weekend. Okay, all right. So today I'm going to share with you a backstage access to what I'm going to cover, yeah, in this program. How many of you here already enrolled to this program? Yeah, type the word me, yeah, in the message box right now. Right, I want to know who you are. Yeah, because I've been told that a lot of you here already joining, so probably you already know. I want to know, yeah, what to expect from here, and especially if you haven't enrolled yet, yeah, it's fine, right? You just can listen today and see what you can learn from today. Wow, so many of you here: Dorothy, Cecilia, uh, Stephanie, okay, Karen, okay, and the list goes on. Okay. All right. Let's see. Wow. So many prima donna. Okay. Nice. Mata. All right. Okay. So you're in the right place. And some of you I didn't enroll. Don't worry. Right. So I'm not asking you must do this. But I already shared with you what we're going to cover here, so you can learn one thing or two here. So, and before we continue, yeah, can you guys do me one favor? In order to benefit more people here, can you just like press the share button in your Facebook right now to share this broadcast to your friends, or click the like button even, right? So therefore, your this post here can be actually distributed to more people. All right, do it now, right? Press the share button and click the like button. Okay, all right, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Okay, so now, and what I'm going to share with you today is, or I should say that how will I structure today to deliver the best information to you? Yeah, is we need to know one thing first, right? We want to know that 95% of people, they don't fall in love with Bazi. All right, they don't fall in love with Bazi, they don't fall in love with Feng Shui. What they fall in love is the outcome that they're thinking they can get from Bazi or Feng Shui or Qi. Am I right? Yeah, you need to be actually clear on this, right? Otherwise, you've been learning something, you don't know what you're learning, correct or not, right? So therefore, you need to know. Yeah, you need to know that I will say that you're here for an outcome. So tell me why you're here today, right? What is your outcome you want to achieve in life? Not 10 years from now, this year is non-negotiable. How about that? Type in the chat box right now. Okay, practice to do that, because the more you participate, the more you can learn from this. Okay, so nice. Okay, some of you say is okay, let me look at the YouTube as well. Okay, YouTube channel here. Okay, all right. Okay, type in. Some of you say wealth. Some of you are say there must be something you must get out of that one, right? So okay, so Lucky Sunny Young say 1 RM 1 million. All right, nice. Okay, RM is a Malaysia currency. Okay, so and Rachel Session say love, wealth, and health. Nice. Okay, so okay, so that money can work hard for me. That's really cool. Okay, all right. So, okay, Corinne say wealth, nice, rich girl. Okay, so Rachel say health and wellness. All right, okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I cannot actually pull up more here because there's so many of it here. Thank you for your participation. So what I try to tell you here is, what you are describing is what you want for what your definition of a great destiny is. Am I agree? Do you agree with this or not? Right? What you're just describing is what your definition of a great destiny is. So let me ask you the next question here. What would be the agent of a great destiny? Yeah, what needs to happen first in order to get a great destiny? What is the agent to a great destiny? So maybe I can ask you on another way around. Okay, so let's say you want to get a job. How many of you here want to get a new job? a lot of you here, right? You want to get a new job. What needs to happen for you to get a new job? Tell me. What is the agent? Okay, so let me tell the answer. The answer here is what needs to happen. Okay, I saw some of you say guidance, plan, and action. Okay, some of you say action, good mentor. All right. Okay, so let me tell you. Yeah, it's very simple one. Yeah, the things that need to happen is the moment you've been given an offer letter. Agree? That needs to happen, right? An letter, a legitimate offer letter need to send to you. Yeah, that is the thing must happen. Then from there, once you know clearly, you must get an offer letter to consider to get a job. Otherwise, you won't get a job, right? I don't care how committed you are, whether you take action or not. A lot of opportunities. As long you don't get a formal official offer letter from the company that you are applying for, you're not going to get a job. Agree or not, guys? Right? Let's be practical here. Okay. So an offer letter needs to happen, right? So then from there, you can actually reverse engineer it, right? In order to get an offer letter, I will go for an interview. In order to secure interview, I need to write a good CV. Then all of this go to backtracking. So we start with the end of mind first. Do you guys agree when I say you need an offer letter? That is your end goal, right? Otherwise, I don't care how great you are or how many interview you are interviewing or whatever it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, right. So now, if I bring this context of this here forward, if I ask about what needs to happen to have a great destiny that you're talking about just now, right? So, what is the thing needs to happen? Wealth, money, right? Because your great destiny, there's a price tag to it. Yeah, they need a funding to a great destiny. Agree? Right? You say that you don't want to work anymore, you want to fly around the world. That one also needs money, agree or not? Right? You want to lead a healthy life, don't you think if you have more money, you can take care of yourself better, you have less stress because you don't need to work. You can do something you like, you can buy a lot of nutritious food, you can hire nutritionists to help you to plan your health, right? So doesn't matter what kind of definition you had for a great destiny. Behind the scene, that one thing always be there: money, right? Even you wake up to brush your teeth, that one also costs money, your toothpaste, right? Water, right? So many things there, right? So therefore, I would say whenever someone say they want to change to change their destiny to become better, one thing has to be there first, right? Strong financial foundation. Yeah, so this is the one I'm going to talk about today because this is very important, especially in the new world. Right? What is a new world actually? Right? It's a post-pandemic world, right? They say that okay, it's a new world, it's a new normal, right? The world already changed. A lot of people ask me, Iverson, is it a new world? Is the world already changed? But my honest response to that is the world is changing since its begin. Agree? It's changing all this while, it doesn't stop. Yeah, the only thing why people thinking is a new world because the pandemic happened that actually speed up the change. Right, the change probably might take otherwise 10 years because of pandemic. It is actually speeding the whole things up. Maybe it's within 2 years you see a lot of changes happening. Okay, so once we actually notice these kind of changes here because it's so drastic, some people able to benefit from it, and some people they're actually it'll be some being sacrificed along the way, right? Some people got actually the company being downsized, got retrenched, and so many things. So therefore, I actually observe there one thing that's important is the way we make money is already changed. Yeah, this is the part here. It's already changed. So if we still stick with the old way of making money, there'll be a problem. Agree? Right? So therefore, today I'm going to, how do I actually tell you the insider information here? I'm going to put it in a form of a myth. All right. So there are certain myths that people think about how to make more money. I'm going to tell you why it's not true and how do you make it better. Okay. All right. So let me show you the first myth here. Okay. The first myth people talk about is we need the indirect wealth element to become a millionaire. Okay, all right. This is the one, especially if you learn Bazi, there are one element called this the indirect wealth, right? So indirect wealth are referring to IW, right? So if you look at your own chart, and some people discover that they don't have this indirect wealth element, then they feel that they are poor. Okay, they are not going to become wealthy. How many of you here actually think like that? Because indirect wealth represent a lot of money. It represent money you actually make from business. So people always mistaken that the moment I don't have this, my financial destiny is doomed, right? So let me tell you, right? It's not true. Okay, so let me tell you why. If you look at a lot of rich people, I'm not talking about millionaire, I'm talking about billionaire. Do you know who is like Jeff Bezos? Right, so he's a billionaire, right? Yeah. So and his chart don't have indirect wealth. Okay, how about that? This is one of the richest person on earth, right? So therefore, don't actually let someone to tell you that the moment you don't have this indirect wealth element, you're not becoming wealthy. I'm telling you, because I'm also a consultant, I see so many clients every single day, and I have the privilege to meet some of a very super wealthy people, and their whole chart don't have any single wealth element. How about that? Right. So if anyone tell me that they need a wealth element to become wealthy, I can show you a lot of living proof that actually you don't need one. Okay, so this is it a good news to know, right? Yes, and therefore, in this program here, what is the insider or the formula going to cover about is how do you actually uh, install install certain mindset, a millionaire mindset into you, so you think like a millionaire. How about that? So I'm really telling you, this is what I'm going to do. And you might think, how do you do that? Right? Is by using Chimen. Chimen has this ability to actually install certain mindset, so you think like a rich people. Because in the end, it's like this, very simple. A lot of people ask me, how do I become rich? Very simple. They want to know the answer, the secret here. Do what rich people do. Agree? Right? If you do what the rich people do, right, then you become wealthy. So, and the opposite, if you want to become poor, let's say Iverson, my whole life purpose is I want to become poor. Then what are you going to do? Do what a poor people do, right? So it's the same thing, right? It's a modeling. So therefore, don't you think have a right mindset is very important to start? So one of the concept in this Awaken Your Millionaire Destiny program, I want to cover this mindset installation, right, using Chimen. So for those of you already enrolled here, is good. You're going to opt for this. And why this is important is if you look at all the news, right, or you read some of the news, some people they have won a lottery, and after 5 years, what happened to them? Right, what happened to them? Yeah, they lost all the money. Not only they lost all the money, they're actually in debt worse than they were before they hit the lottery, right? So what's the problem here? The problem is not about the money, right? It's how you think about money is the one that actually create your financial destiny. Agree, right? So it's nothing to do with whether you have the wealth element or not. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's how you think. So let me ask you a very simple question here, right? So every day when you work, you go to work, and when you get your salary or your paycheck coming in, so do you focus on growing or your income, which is like promotion or bonuses, or you focusing on growing your net worth? Okay, income or net worth, which one is the one you constantly focusing on? Yeah, how do you know if you're constantly asking when will I get promoted, or how many month of bonuses I'm going to get? You know, that one you're focusing on income, right? But the other group of people, they are focusing on net worth, right? How do I grow the money? How do I leverage on the money I have? Maybe I can just save a little bit every month, but it doesn't matter, right? I go to actually invest the differences. Yeah. So if you imagine there are two-person have this work in the same company, same department, even have the same salary, but if person A they keep focusing on income and person B focusing on net worth, fast forward 5 years, who do you think will actually advance further financially? Of course, person B, right? So don't you think mindset is important? Right. So therefore, this is the one I'm going to actually there's some techniques about this I'm going to share with you on this in this program here. So, and this is the one I not only actually sharing with my student, I also help myself as well. Because I'm not born financially savvy, and I actually use this to help me to actually manage my money and then get myself out of debt, because I think different. It's not about more intelligent. More intelligent doesn't make you become richer, right? It's the way you think, about money, your behavior about the money. That's the first part we want to address first, right? Because if this part is not fixed, no matter what strategy you want to learn for the next or whatever advanced formula you're going to learn, we're not able to help you at all. Okay, all right. So now let me share with you the next one I'm going to talk about here. Myth 2. To be rich, I need to start my own business. Okay. All right. So yes, this is what we've been told, right? To be rich, we need to start our own business. And it's not true. Let me tell you why. First of all, do you know that 95% of business people, they actually are struggling? Yeah, they are even more poorer than you. Yeah, so you don't always think that as they are business people means that they are super rich. It's not true, right? Because why not? I can tell you this because as a consultant, I have the privilege to meet with different clients, and a lot of them are entrepreneur, yet they are still struggling and broke. Okay, so the point here is, in order to actually create financial freedom, you don't actually need to start your own business, right? So, and of course, why I would say so is because financial freedom got to do with only one thing. You might need to write this down. Is your money, are you paid by performance or you paid by time? Okay, so look at your current income right now. Are you paid by performance or you paid by time? So paid by time means what? Yeah, as long you go to work from 9 to 5, you get a paycheck every end of the month, right? But if you're paid by performance, maybe you just work 1 hour per day, but if your performance are real good, the income good to earn will actually outlast you for 1 year or 2 years. Okay, yeah. Do you want to learn how to do this or not? Right? Paid by performance. Because in the new world, especially, there are no such thing called job security anymore. Right. So therefore, this is the part I think everyone need to learn this. So, and once I actually interview a lot of rich people, I ask them, hey, because last time I was struggling financially, so I learn Bazi, I learn Chiban. I also get a group of my clients that are filthy rich. And then we also talk about how do we actually look into this part here? How do we actually get from zero at least, and then to the first, maybe the quarter of million first? How do we do that? So we're to talk. Then therefore, I actually discover there are one similar pattern that all the rich people are using is what we call this. I would say financial freedom formula. Yeah, there are only three things inside, right? It's a wealth, output, and resource element, which in fact, if you learn Bazi, yeah, these are the three things. And the way we use these three elements can help us to create the momentum to move forward. Yeah, it's a triangle system. Yeah, this is something that I will share with you. Yeah, for those, do you actually looking forward to learn about this? Yeah, this one is really cool. Yeah, so, and I'm going to share with, and this is the first time I'm sharing this, by the way. And how about this? I and a lot of people, the trick here is like this. Yeah, so why some people that know a lot of parts, but they cannot see themselves progress financially because they don't know how to use it. So one of the way of using it is actually using the unfavorable element. Yeah, this is the element that a lot of people don't like. They're afraid of, right? They say, "Oh, my water element is too much. It's become unfavorable to me." And then how do I avoid this? How many of you here, if you learn Bazi, you heard about some conversation actually revolve around unfavorable elements, right? Oh, the fire is too much. I must avoid fire, right? Since fire is my investment, so I need to avoid investment, right? That one is total bullshit. All right. So if you want to create extraordinary results in your life, which I believe all of you are, otherwise you won't be here. So it's about using the unfavorable element, right? Turn the enemy become your friend. Keep your friend close, keep your enemy even closer. How about that? Right? This is what I use as well, right? Learn how to overcome the unfavorable element. It's not bad, yeah, but a lot of people think bad. That's why they avoid it. That is a 95% of the people using Bazi. The remaining 5% of using Bazi, they're actually using the unfavorable element every single time. Do you feel better now? Not too afraid of unfavorable element. Yeah, the word unfavorable is misleading. Okay, it's misleading, right? A lot of people think unfavorable means bad. No, right? It just means big reward, but it comes with, big effort as well. So are you willing to put in the effort? And I'm going to show you how on that part. How about that? Yeah, so this to resolve your problem for once and for all about unfavorable element. Let the 95% of the people talk about and afraid about the unfavorable element, but you are the one using it. Yeah, so yeah, this is that's why I cannot wait to share with you all of this part here. Okay, let me just show you another one thing here. Is this also very interesting. Let's go on to the myth number 3. Rob wealth means poor for life. Okay, yeah. So the moment you see your chart, a lot of rob wealth element, they say, "Oh shit, I go to poor for life." How many of you have been told like this? Because rob wealth is to rob my wealth. So therefore, no matter how much money I'm going to save, I cannot save money. In the end, no money left. Yeah, that's what people being taught, that this is what the rob wealth element is, right? Yeah, so but some of you are new here, you might thinking, okay, I wasn't talk about rock wealth element. So where do I look for that element? Okay, so let me show you how do you look for it. Okay, so now let me just show you a chart first on here. Okay, let me show you a sample Bazi chart. Okay, so if you plot your sample Bazi chart, so what you need to do here is you just scroll down here, and then at this section here, you look for the rock wealth element. So where is the rock wealth? Okay, if you look, you just go through here. All right, indirect resource, direct wealth, friend. Oh, I see a rock wealth here. Okay, this person rock wealth is 0. Then normally they'll feel happy. Okay, at least I don't need to lose money. Yeah, this is what they're being taught. Okay, how many of you here now? I want all of you here to do the same exercise. Get a look at your Bazi chart, and then you check what is your rock wealth percentage. All right, so what is your rock wealth percentage in your Bazi chart? This is a sample chart, right? It's not your chart. Yeah, check it out. And then type in the comment box. Yeah, I'm going to teach you how to learn Bazi this way. Okay, because in the old days, it's very quick. If your rock wealth element is 80% and above, you go to destined to be poor for the rest of your life, despite what you're going to do. Yeah, that's how the majority of the people read the chart. Okay, so now some of you say 72 plus 72%. Okay, let me see some. Okay, Carol Mark is 51%. Kim Eng is 93% rock wealth. Oh my God. Okay, right. Golia Chong is 90%, 90% plus. Okay, Claudia is 98%. Okay, nice. Okay, all right. So Stoyan is 82%. Okay, and so many of you here. Let me see. Peggy Chen is 90% as well. Okay, all right. So now, let me tell you first. First of all, I prefer the rock wealth element. Yeah, especially in the new world. Okay, so because this element in the new world is actually one of the wealth element to have. Despite the name is say rock wealth, yeah, because let me tell you all why one of the attributes of this rock wealth is about the ability to command followers. Right. So basically, we're talking about social media influencer. Do you realize that one of the way to make a lot of money in this era is depends on how many followers you got, right? If you're a YouTuber and you constantly fetch a lot of views on your videos, technically you don't need to work anymore, right? Yeah, Google pays you money, right? So therefore, rock wealth element represent the ability to garner followers. And this works really well in this era as we are talking about attention is the new currency. So for those of you just now have like a lot of percentage of broad wealth element, so it's a great thing to have. It's one of the titan in period 9 in the new world. Okay, yeah, that is the one for you. Okay, so it's no longer an element to afraid of. How about that? Okay, so yeah, this one is a nice. Okay, for some of you just tuning in here, right? So we are talking about Bazi. Some of you asking about, we're talking about Bazi, talking about analyzing and debunk the myth about Bazi that make people afraid and stopping people to take certain action, right? How do you know? How do you know that whether you learn Bazi or any form of Chinese metaphysics correctly? How do you know? Yeah, actually, it's very simple. Let me share with you. If after you learn Bazi, you actually become, you have more courage, you become more happier, you're willing to do more, then you're using it the right way. But after learning Bazi, you feel more fearful because there's so many things you cannot do. You need to avoid this, you need to avoid that, and in result of that, you don't have freedom. Let me tell you, 100% you're using Bazi in the wrong way. Right. So any form of Chinese metaphysics, if you use it or put it in the right way, it's supposed to give you more freedom, not to restrict it. Have you met someone, the more they learn astrology, the more fearful they are? Okay, there's a clash I need to avoid. Okay, the next 10 years, there's another clash coming. Oh, my life is screwed. I got punishment, I got harm. Have you met someone like this? But before they learn, they're fine one, There's no worry. Yeah, so they add all this kind of unnecessary worry to them, and then they feel that the whole life is bad. So which means what? It means that they're using their Bazi in the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, so this is the thing here. But of course, if you don't have broad wealth, don't think that you have a bad wealth financial wealth destiny in the new world. No, it's just one of the element is the broad wealth. Right, there could be other more like 7 killings. Also, the one I like in the new world, and indirect wealth is the element I like as well in the new world. Yeah, there's so many. Okay, so but I just actually extract one of the thing I'm going to talk about is the raw wealth element. So now raw wealth is stand for RW, right, in the chart, because in the chart they don't have this so much space there, so they actually they put it in a short form. Okay, so let me, because someone just now asking me, how do you actually check for the raw wealth element? It's very simple. Another way you can do this is, let me just share my screen here. So if on your Bazi chart, right, so all you need to do is just to look for, let's say, let me see what I can do here. Okay, so you need to look for here, this part. Let me just find a chart whether got this. Okay, hold on. Let me find a chart that have this. Okay, I think this one have it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in right now to the chart first. Okay, let me show the chart. So let's say this is a sample chart I'm using. So I want to draw something to it. Okay, so let's say Rockwell stand for RW. Okay, stand for RW. So where do you look for this RW? Right, so you look at either here, or you can look at this part. Okay, so for this person, do you see a RW? Yes, I see one RW here. Okay, so this person have the RW. So now you check your chart. Do you have the RWs? RW stand for raw wealth. It's one of the wealth or the powerful currency in the new world. All right, do you have this RW? Okay, so either yes or no. So where do you look for it? The whole chart. You just need to scan whether you have this RW or not. So if you have it, say yes. If you don't have it, say no. Okay, all right. Lily Chan say yes. Okay, nice. Okay, Lily Chan, Amanda, Rachel. Wow, so many of you here have. Okay, nice. So if you have this raw wealth element, is great. So, but the best is when you able to see it on the year pillar. here. Okay. So just now, if you have it in your chart, it's considered good. But if you have it in the year, it suddenly becomes super powerful. It 10x the power. Okay, because the year also represents popularity, also represents social network. When you put a follower star in the social media palace, it becomes 10x. So if you have this, wow, yeah, you're going to make a lot of money, or you at least you have the capacity to make a lot of money through your influence. How about that? Okay, do you like this or not? Okay, so the year pillar. Okay, if you have it the raw web in the chart, it's considered good, but you have it in the year pillar, it's become super good, super powerful. How many of you here have it in the year? Okay, wow, so many of you here. Okay, the rest, how about the month, the day, and hour? We're going to talk about inside the program. I don't have much time to talk about this here because I have so many content to cover. But in the program, we're going to address each of the element, right? Not only raw wealth, we're going to talk about the 7 killing, the direct wealth, or the 10 gods inside. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, I will got that covered. Yeah, but for now, yeah, because today is about a backstage sharing. You know what I'm going to cover there. So this is one of the things that you expect to study in detail in this program here. Okay, all right. So if you're here, what are you waiting for? Right, you know what you're going to do now, right? So just by this one piece of information, if you pursue that direction, you already see opportunities. That's why I'm trying to say just now, right? Even your beginner, don't worry. It doesn't mean that someone have a lot of knowledge about parts they can do better than you. Know it's about who apply it, who actually take action. So now, if you are in the year pillar, you have a raw wealth element. Don't you think it's the best time for you to take action right now? Okay, just one piece of information, right? Today, just because you're tuning in here today, you know what to do. And there are much more. There are remaining 10 gods, right? You can cover that. Okay. All right. So, okay, thank you. Okay, Rika Jones. Great. Looking forward to this weekend program. All right. I'll see you there, Jamie Ng. Okay, cool. So this is the one. I could. Okay. Do you guys enjoy this session so far? All right. Do you guys like this information I share here? There's some insider information. This is the how the 5% using Bazi, not the remaining 95%. Because the remaining 95% of people that they're afraid of unfavorable element, they're afraid of raw wealth. Okay, yeah. So this, and if you look at all the rich people, they don't really afraid of this, right? They're gonna ask you what can I do about it? Yeah, this is what I'm going to share with you right now. Okay, so now, and the next thing, okay, hold on. Let's see if if you have question, you can actually ask me here as well. So for some of you are just joining in here, can you help us here, the team here, to share this Facebook Live by tapping the share button and like this Facebook Live here or the YouTube live here, so we can benefit more people. Yeah, because we have almost like 600 people tuning in right now. And this is only from Facebook, right? So I haven't watched on the YouTube yet. So yeah, I try to benefit more people here, right? So because I not always got the time to share information like this. So whenever I have free time, I will squeeze my schedule in so I can talk to a lot of you here, because I understand that especially when you're a beginner, you need some help, right? Because I've been a beginner too as well. So I know that is how hard to get the right perspective of how to use Bazi or Feng Shui or Qigong. Okay, all right. So let's see. Okay, Jesse says share. All right, thank you, Jesse. All right, thank you. Okay, cool. So now let's move on. Let's move on to a myth number 4. Okay, so this one you might heard this before. My life will be better once I shift to the next luck pillar. Okay. Right. How many of you here actually actually thinking, oh, I wish my good luck my next luck pillar is good, so I can't wait to actually go to the next luck pillar, right? So, and what if someone told you your next luck pillar only happen in the next 30 years? Okay, what would you do then? Right? And the next 30 years probably already hit your 80s. Right? Even you have it, you might, even it's good, it doesn't benefit you. You cannot do much about it. right? So how about that? So, okay, so some of you are new here, you don't know what is this luck pillar is. Let me just share a barter chart here. So, okay, so now this is your barter chart, sample barter chart here. So the luck pillar actually I'm referring to here, okay, is the luck or the opportunities. So the one that highlighted here is your current luck pillar. And if you change the moment this person reached 36 years old, okay, so you change every 10 years. So the moment a new luck pillar happen, you actually have different opportunities, you meet different people, also the way you think also different. Okay, so one of the things that are people looking for when they study the luck pillar, they're always looking for the wealth element. Do they have the direct wealth, which stands for DW, or would they have this indirect wealth, which stand for IW? So now you scan your chart right now. Do you have a IW or DW in the part here now? For this person, yes, you have one indirect wealth, right? So you can conclude that this person are going through wealth luck, where you see a lot of opportunities. Okay, so Stoyan asks, what is the unfavorable element is in a chart? Okay, so already addressed that just now, right? We don't care. Yeah, we're going to use the unfavorable element, which in fact, because that's the one gives us the most opportunities. Okay, all right. So now check your chart. Do you have DW or you have a IW there or not, right? So some of you have IW and DW. If you have it, this is what it means. It means that these are time you will feel the importance of money. You will start to think about investing, where last time you wouldn't even occur in your mind to do that. And this is a time very likely you're going to have a clear purpose of what you're going to do for the rest of your life. You find clarity in a luck pillar that have wealth element. Yeah, you look at those people that have the wealth element. Don't you think this is how you feel? You start to see the importance of money. You start to learn about investing. You start to learn about how to make more money, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Nancy Tan say yes. So Amanda Sue also say, oh, very true. Okay, yes, yeah, this is how it works. This is a luck pillar. We can do this sort of like prediction. But the thing here is like this. How many of you here don't have this wealth luck pillar in your current luck pillar, or maybe the next 20 also you don't have wealth element, right? Then you might thinking, right, oh, what am I going to do right now, right? Is it mean it's bad? So and but there are one technique here that I actually you can actually use is like this. Is it possible that you actually able to actually convert a non-wealth luck pillar into a wealth luck pillar? How about that? Is it cool if you're able to do that? Yeah, so let me just repeat this again. How about if you're able to convert a non-wealth luck pillar into a wealth luck pillar without waiting for the next 10 years or 20 years? How about if you're able to learn how to do this? Will it be great? So let those people who are waiting, let them do it, because the moment they're able to wait for luck pillar, they already grow old, right? So they cannot actually do much already. So we're going to do it now. So therefore, this is someone say, okay. Jamie Ng say love the conversion formula. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the thing. Yeah, I'm going to actually share on the Awaken Your Millionaire program. They are coming. I'm told you I'm going to review some insight, the news of this, right? This is what I call how do you monetize on your luck pillar. How many of you here feel that if you're able to learn just this one simple technique, you can actually do so many different things in your life? How about that? Okay, it's cool, right? Yeah, this is what we're going to do. Yeah, that. So if you have this, yeah, it's cool. You're going to actually learn it later. So, and this is how we look. We don't wait for luck pillar to come. We don't hope or pray the next luck pillar comes sooner. We do it now. Okay. All right. So now The next one here is I'm going to talk about another myth. This is also very important. A lot of people ask me is this: my life will be better once okay, no, not this one. This one is already addressed just now. Okay, this one, myth number 5: work hard plus work smart equals successful. How many of you here agree with this? How many of you here agree with this? Yeah, not only you're working hard, but you are working smart equal to successful life. Okay, let me tell you the angle of this, right? So you think about this, right? If you are work hard, means that you spend more time doing something is great, and you work smart, you find a better way to do something, correct or not? Right? So when you work hard and you work smart, then the chances of you become successful or become rich is higher. Agree? Okay, but there is always a but. There always a T and C. Only if you're heading to the right direction. How many of you agree with this? There's no point you running to the east looking for a sunset. Agree? Right? I don't care how committed you are, how clever you are, how confident you are, or how smart or how hard work you are. If you are going to the wrong direction, you're not going to get what you want. Agree or not? Right? So therefore, when we look at the luck pillar, beside telling you what kind of opportunities, it also help you to set the right direction where you should go, yeah, to actually create the wealth. How many of you here want to create, uh, or you want to actually have a side gigs because you know that job security or stability is no longer there, no longer exists or cease to exist, right? You want to know what exactly you can do in the new world. How about that? Right? The luck pillar can tell that precisely the direction you can go to look for it. Okay, so therefore, work smart and work hard is not important. You must know that you're in the right direction, you're in the right forest. Otherwise, you're very hardworking to cutting the trees, and make it fast as possible. But only you to know that later on you're in the wrong forest. Yeah. So this is. Don't you think the luck pillar is very powerful? Right? So and is able to do that. And also, um, if you look at the period 9 is the new world here. There are two aspect or two industry will thrive. One of it is technology, right? Technology, and then another one here is spirituality. Okay, so if you currently your side gigs or your part time is revolve around uh, IT or spiritual work, then you see that your chances of making money is higher. So the love pillar will tell you specifically what kind of spirituality are grow. It could be a healer, it could be a nutritionist, it could be a fitness coach, right? It could be so many things, right? You want to know exactly what you can do. So the luck pillar can tell you that. And also, how about the technology part? Am I good in metaverse, or am I good in artificial intelligence or digital marketing? You also want to know that, right? So therefore, the luck pillar will give you that precise direction to it, and you're going to learn that, yeah, in this program as well. Okay, and then one more thing that I cannot wait to share with everyone in this weekend here is something got to do with how about you think about this, right? Getting lucky is good, right? How many of you here want more luck? Of course, everyone do, right? We want more luck coming in, but is by chance. How about you have this ability to not only to extend your luck, but can sustain the luck? How about that? Yeah, therefore, I'm going to share in this program about the feng shui. How do you make feng shui work for millionaires? Right? If that works for you, if that works for them, it's going to work for you as well. Okay, so do you want to benefit from the feng shui setup for rich people or not? Right? How do you actually tap to the wealth energy? So not only you know what to do, you also have the environment to support you as well. Yeah. So I put a lot of thought in this program because I've been just to share with you a background here. If you know me like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I'm struggling financially, right? I'm heavily in debt. I got one talent. I used to tell all the students last time I got one great talent. I have a great talent in spending. How many of you have this same talent with me? Shopping. I call myself shopping king or the king of shopping. Okay. Yeah, because I have this ability to actually spend more money than I earn, right? And it's not and of course, this is not something I'm proud of. This is not my best moment in my life, but I managed to turn it around by actually using Bazi, Feng Shui, and Qigong. And I hope that I compile all these formulas, and this is what I'm going to share with you in this program here, because I also have the privilege to actually meet with certain rich clients, and I interview them. I look at their chart. I discover one thing: there's a pattern of success. There's a pattern of failure. Right? No matter what kind of chart, they have sort of like this pattern there. So if we're able to adjust this pattern and then to make it in a way that work for us instead of against us, then we start to inviting wealth opportunities coming to us. This is the whole nutshell of this program. So now, and some of you here I know that a lot of you here have enrolled to this. What you need to prepare is very simple. You just need to get your Bazi chart, Qigong chart, and your floor plan ready. And all this is free, by the way. I think the team already send you an email that actually give you the link to plot all these charts: the Bazi chart, the Qigong chart, and the your house floor plan. These three things. And then the second part I need from you is your commitment to become better. That's it. Yeah, even you don't know Bazi or Feng Shui or whatever, doesn't matter, right? Because this program is about action, it's about application using Chinese metaphysics system. Okay, all right. So now for some, okay, I saw some of you asking, can you tell me more about this program here? So let me just show you this one. So how many of you here actually already joined and you're going to see me in this weekend? This program here is called the Awaken Your Millionaire Destiny, and it's a live stream from 9 to 10 of April 2022. Okay, let me see. This is conduct via live stream. Okay, Dorothy. All right. Okay, nice. Okay. Sue. Stoyan. Nice. Okay, so many of you here. Okay, probably I think most of you here already will be joining me. Okay, it's great. Now at least you know roughly what I'm going to cover. This is not everything though. It's just a tip of an iceberg. Right. I actually deliberately reserve some surprise to all of you then. Okay. Okay. So wow, so many of you here. Okay, Summer, Mata, nice. Okay, Jade. Okay, so now, cool. I'm going to see you then. So now, how many of you here interested to know more about this program? Right. So let's talk about those people here that you found that hey, you feel that this is beneficial for you, and you want to be the 5% of the group that use Bazi Feng Shui differently. And you're not going to actually want to learn this after 10 years. You want to get the result now, like this year. Type the word me. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Equal. Okay. Wow. So many me here. All right. Nice. Okay. Cool. So if you haven't enrolled yet, you want to know more about this. So let me tell you a little bit about this program here. So, and first of all, these are someone you asked about the investment for this program. The investment for this program here is US dollar 997. All right. So, and what you are going to expect to learn from this, and this would be the one, right? So I'm going to talk about the secret of extraordinary wealth, the millionaire mindset installation, upgrade, amplify, and extend your wealth luck, and millionaire feng shui setup, and spiritual wealth code. How do you become an awakened millionaire? You just don't want to become a spoiled rich person, right? You want to help, you want to make difference, you want to feel fulfilled as well. It's not just about money, right? So these are the things that I'm going to cover and much more. All right. And then one thing, this is a beta, this is my own experiment as well. I'm going to share with you how do you actually shift the luck pillars. If you have one luck pillar you specifically like in the next 30 years, would you like to know how to bring it forward and enjoy it without waiting for it? How about that? Okay. Okay, just to let you know, this beta, this is what I use on myself, right? Is because I also have my own R&D, my research and development in Chinese metaphysics. I like to try new stuff, right? New techniques. So I decided to include this, one of the technique from my laboratory, to share with you. Okay, so I haven't used it to anyone else. I use it for myself. I see some results. But if you want to take this risk to use this, I'm going to share this additional bonus information into this program. Yeah, so I haven't shared this before, and I probably only share this once on it because I go to teach this program once. Okay, so if you're interested, let me show you this first. Right, there is no poor parter chart. Yeah, tell yourself this: there is no poor parter chart. There are only poor utilization of the chart. Okay. Okay, so Savanas, can you use the pass lock pillar? Yeah, I can show you how. Yeah, I see whether you can get it out. All right. Okay. So, and if you're interested, yeah, this would be the price for it, US dollar 997. And because this one we're going to conduct via live stream, and we would like to support the group who joining us here. If you decided to join us today, right now, instead of investing 997, you only invest 397 only to attend this program and learn all the techniques I shared with you just now. How about that? Right, in during this weekend. So if you're interested, there's a link there. You just type in the joeyup.com/millionaire. Yeah, that's where you're able to actually get to the enrollment page already, and then you can secure your enrollment. So I can see you during this weekend. Okay. All right, nice. So that's the link in the chat box as well. So you look at it, and then you can actually look for to secure the thing here. And some of you asking, let me see. So some of your question here asking, okay, will I get bonus? Okay, since you're asking about this, so if you enroll today, I decided to open the bonus slot for the first 10. For those already enrolled, you're going to get this bonus already. But if you decided to enroll today, because we're going to wrap up the whole enrollment soon, because the whole team will focus on the class already. So we only can accept as much as many, right? So it could be like 10. So for the first 10 here, so you're going to get this. For the first 10 who enrolled today, the advanced training of God of Wealth. Because I discover a lot of people asking, how do I use the 7 killings, and all those things, the dangerous star. So how about I share with you all of this in a safe environment where I call the advanced parter training with the title, The God of Wealth. Yeah, so, and this is not for sale, and therefore I put it is priceless. It's only for those people who enroll for the Awaken Your Millionaire Destiny program. Okay, for the first 10. Okay, cool. So if you like this, there you go. Yeah, this is the link you can go to. Yeah, joeyup.com/millionaire. So you're going to get this Awaken Your Millionaire program plus the God of Wealth if you are the first 10. Okay, do it now. joeyup.com/millionaire. And if you are not able to attend on that specified dates, you can always watch back the replay. There will be a one-time schedule request for you to watch it again. So you don't need to worry about this. Okay. So now let me ask you. Yeah, you might thinking right now, am I the right person to do this? So let me ask you this. Are you committed to create a lifetime income stream that you never outlive? Yes? Right. So let's ask you another question here. Are you committed to reach financial goal quicker and retire sooner? Yes. How about this? Are you committed to achieve peace of mind and financial security, even you start late? Okay. So if you're this, finally, yeah, this you decide how your destiny direction will go. Are you play the game to win or not to lose? Yeah, because wealth is a game. Okay, so now there we go. Let me remind you again. Yeah, the dates here will be on 9 and 10 of April. Yeah, this is the time if you want to learn all this from me. All right, I cannot wait to share with you all this, so many research that I did for so many years. So you're going to learn everything from me here. So there you go. This is the date. Mark your calendar. And I'm going to actually see you on here. Yeah, this program here. Millionaire Awaken Your Millionaire Destiny program. Okay. All right. Cool. So there you go. Okay. So now I would hope that you find this session here beneficial for you. At least you have a different perspective of looking at Bazi. So, and probably I'm going to spend some time here to do some Q&A. Yeah, you can ask me anything. Okay. Yeah. So we do this like AMA style, right? Ask me anything, because some of you learn Bazi, you want to have some clarification. Type it in the comment box right now, right? So I can actually answer your question. Okay, do it now. If your question, yeah, type in there, I can. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Elena asked what is the time for the New York time. I think you can use the time zone converter to do that. All right, so I don't know specifically. It's very easy. Go to the website, to time converter .com website. You can actually convert. Yeah, so the timing in our is 7 p.m. GMT plus 8. Okay. All right. So okay, someone asked that, okay, I got many raw wealth, but lack of motivation to make steps. Okay, first of all, your raw wealth doesn't actually responsible for your lack of motivation. Okay, yeah, first of all, let me tell you, your problem here is not unique. I think a lot of people also have problem, right? How do I motivate myself to do something? How many of you have the same problem? Okay, and how many of you here want to know the solution to this right now? I can tell you now. Okay, if you have motivation problem, yeah, the first thing here is to tell yourself you need to let go the need to rely on motivation, right? Who tell you that you need motivation to do stuff? Right? As long you telling yourself you need motivation to get going, then you have problem, because motivation doesn't last. Agree? Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, right? Have you attended certain motivation seminar before? After you go back for the first 2 weeks, what happened? You're so enthusiastic, right? And then you're jumping here and there, you scream here, scream there. But what happened after 2 weeks? Right? You actually revert back to your old self, right? So therefore, if you ask me, Iverson, yeah, how do you motivate uh, uh, yourself to actually do something? For me, I don't motivate myself. I don't need one, right? Because I don't have this turn on and off switch to me. I'm always on. And the only way you always on is you must have a hunger or a desire to do something, right? Because when you have hunger and desire to do something, you don't need motivation. Because motivation is like addiction, right? Today you feel inspired, and then tomorrow the same quote that you're looking at that inspired you doesn't work that well anymore, right? Then you continuously seeking for new or inspirational quote, or looking at certain inspirational video to get you going. So the motivation is just a symptom that where underlying it contains a lack of purpose, right? Maybe you don't know what you want that actually make you awake every single day to pursue it. So that is the part you have to look for, not about increasing your motivation. Okay, Alicia Chan say, will the program teach how to acquire new skill fast and identify what $1 million skill set? Yes, yes, of course, right? Not just the new skill, right? It's also the step you need to actually adhere to make it work for you. Okay, there's so many things. Okay, all right. Okay, can you briefly period 9 translation of natal chart leverage philosophy solution attention? This one we're going to cover in the program, right? Don't worry. Yeah, it's too complicated to share with you right now because I don't have the diagram with me right now. Okay. All right. Okay, this is from Mousy. My luck pillar is the same as my natal Bazi chart. What does it mean? It means that during that time, you might actually find your life purpose. Yeah, because same pillar means that you're looking at the same element as if like you're looking at the mirror, the reflection of yourself. right? That's the time you tend to ask a lot of this soul searching question, right? And very likely going to see breakthrough during this period. Okay, Jennifer say done, sign up, looking forward. All right, cool. Thanks for your support, Jennifer. I'm going to see you this weekend. Okay, P driver hiring. Okay, ask me. I ask the element of rock wealth represent means rock wealth could represent a lot of things. It could represent shopping. It could represent IPO, right? It could represent investing. Also represent popularity. Also represent leadership. Yeah, depends on the context. All right. Yeah, but rock wealth is one of the popular element in the new world in period 9. Okay, Linda Chung say, if the raw wealth element is on the stem, how should I go about it? Okay, invest in education. Yeah, because raw wealth element is the element of spending. The moment you have all the raw wealth on the stem, raw wealth also represent your competitor. All right, so it's not about eliminating the competitor. It's about using them as a drive to make you better. So and the only way you can compete better is by improving yourself. So the solution to you is to study. Yeah, invest in education. Okay, Mata say, I'm the opposite way because I got raw wealth everywhere in my chart. Extremely motivated and can wait for the weekend. All right. Thank you, Avasali. You're welcome. I'm looking forward to see you as well. Okay, nice. Okay, Theo Celting, if my current luck pillar has eating God, how to use it? Yeah, there's so many ways you can use it. One of the way here, eating God represent intellectual property. So if you can create something, your know-how, a certain formula, or even NFT into an IP assets, then I would say that's also one of the way to use the eating God. One of the way. But I need to look at your whole luck pillar first to determine which are the best way for it. But one of the way is to create IP, intellectual property. Okay? Sell thing. Okay, Ryan Sarako, if I have 90% indirect resource, how do I make success if that got? Okay, first of all, we must not have the bias about this. You must use the indirect resource first, right? Just because it's 93%. So the right way here is to look at the whole chart and then only we decide which 10 gods to use. Just because it's 93% doesn't warrant us to use it. Okay, Ryan Sarakara. Oh, okay, you're welcome. Okay, Evelyn T asks, what if the rock wealth is in my current lock pillar? Okay, it's good if you know how to use it, right? Because rock wealth in period 9 is nice. Okay, my year pillar is rock wealth, but also death and emptiness. What does it mean? All right, this one is death and emptiness is a deep study, but of course right now is a bit lengthy or tedious to explain this part. But this is also one of the module in my program, death and emptiness. Okay, you got to learn that, right? It's not that I don't want to share with you right now because that one require a few step analysis in order to arrive to that conclusion. Okay, Plum Blossom. Okay, nice name. This is Yijing Plum Blossom, is it? Okay, you're asking how do I use a sky horse in the hour pillar? Okay, sky horse is really very good. It's about it's a great star for internet related business, right? So in the hour pillar means that you can try to look for all these e-commerce company to invest in, right? Study that that group of companies. Okay, all right. Okay, do you guys enjoy today sharing here? Yeah, do you like this? Okay. Wow. I'm glad that you like today's sharing. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Even some of you actually from different parts of the world right now, it may be very late at night or maybe very early in the morning. Appreciate that. So, and it's always my pleasure to serve and to share with all of you here. And the whole goal here is to help all of you here to use Chinese metaphysics that the 5% of the people use, right? Not the 95%. Because the 5% of the people is the one that make all the difference, right? Because they know the inside out. Okay, all right. So thank you. Okay, so let's see here. Jess Wasmund say thank you. I just signed up. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Thanks for your support. Thank you for your faith you had in me. So I'm going to see you in this weekend. Okay, so Mabel Lau say very interesting sharing today. All right, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. You make my day. Okay, thank you, Mel C. Thank you, Gilda. Thank you, Ma Loders. Thank you, Soy In. Okay, all right. Thank you for all your messages coming in. All right, it's still flooding in here. All right, like thanks, Peggy Chan. Okay, thank you, Chiu Siulin. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining me and hope to see you in my upcoming new program, Awaken Your Millionaire Destiny. Some of you just now asking, right? Will I conduct this program again? I don't think so. Because I don't like to teach the same program twice. Yeah, that's my style. So if you want to learn this from me, yeah, this is the only time to do it. Okay, so talk to the team. There's I think the team here, Corinne, Shimo, Penny is in the chat box right now, right? So yeah, this is okay. Who is this? Okay, thank you. This is Penny. All right, yeah, talk to them, right? So and to check whether to get all the bonuses ready and what to prepare for to this weekend program. Okay, so till then, I wish all of you here a best life ahead and stay healthy always. I'm Iverson Lee. See you guys again sometime soon. Bye bye.